Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to go from 0 to 500k once again, because I am the king of FIFA trading. Now remember, of course, if you do want to be in for the chance of being one of 3 winners to get up to £220 worth of FIFA points, all you got to do is subscribe and send me proof over on Instagram. But if you do want to get some coins in a quicker way, well, so if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. Now, of course, this video is for those of you with a few more coins, but I will throw you a bone if you've not got that many to get a cheaper filter to make you some coins from the start. Now, if you do think that it isn't enough to push yourself over to maybe 50k, where we'll be starting with a lot of these filters, then check out my last 2 videos because all of them have lower budgets, but this one here should start you off nicely. So we've got England, Gold Rare, Premier League and Arsenal. Now under this one, you're going to be looking at, I think, Ramsdale, Nketiah and Saka. I don't know if Nketiah has a gold common. It seems that he does. But as you can see, you've got 282s here, which right now are inflated due to the SBCs out at the moment. So you're looking at about 1.5 or 1.6 it seems for the sell-on. 1.4 you could pick these up, but realistically the profit isn't that much. I mean, being that there's 3 there, we might as well take a crack at 2 of them. So we'll list that one up for 1.6. This one's only smaller profits, but because there was 3 there, you get a good profit between them, so it's not too bad. I think between each card, that is, off the top of my head, it's 240 for the 2 cards. So if we got all 3 of them, that would have been 360, which would have been nice, but unfortunately we missed out on that one in the middle there. But you can see, really simple filter, gonna make you a ton of coins quite easily. And like I say, if you're on 1k, 2k, whatever it is below 10k, and you need to build yourself up to 50k, this is what you're gonna do to get there, and you can start on the other filters. So of course you should know I was going to use a heroes filter because I've been raving about them lately, but you've got FUT Heroes and League One for this one. So you've got Govu, you've got Papin, you do have this Pele card which can come up as low as the other ones, and then you've got Janola, who obviously isn't going to come up at all. But you're looking at about, I think, 50k for these guys right now, maybe a little over. Oh, that might be a snipe. Let's have a look. Is it? I think for a Govu it's a snipe. It should, it is, I think. 48, 45, 48, EA tax is going to be 2.4, which means that isn't a snipe, it's just off. So obviously for Papin here, you're looking at what, 47 maybe? I think we'll argue 48 is same for both of them. EA tax on that is going to be 2, and then we take off the 0.4, so there. Obviously we want to make a little bit more, so that is going to be a 1.5k profit per card. Now bear in mind, with FUT Heroes, I've said this quite a few times, you are much better off with the, I mean, we've got one straight away, that kind of shows. But you're much better off with FUT Heroes than you are with any other card. I don't know why, but they sell on pretty much instantly. I mean, I'm recording this back to back with the last video I did yesterday, and if you saw that one, we did a FUT Heroes filter that involved Premier League players, and literally you can see he's already sold on. So you can see, like, these cards have obviously just been listed now. These are from yesterday's video, and this one is literally sold on like instantly at the price that we set. Now, what is extra special about this filter is you can switch from World Cup to normal hero and get a very similar result. Now, with this one, of course, you've got a few different players. You've got a Kotra, you've got Govu, you've got Papin. I think there is someone else in there as well. Off the top of my head, I might be getting this wrong, but I'm pretty sure there is another one in there somewhere. Now, Govu and the Kotra both have minimums that sit around the value of Papin, which is quite interesting. What it means is you can pick all of them up on this filter, and you're going to pick up some good Papins along the way. I think that's 71. We're gonna grab it at 70. I think we'll argue 76k for the sell on. EA tax is about 3.6k I think on that. So actually we're making about 2k. I think that's about right. I think, if I off the top of my head, 76. Yeah. We'll try for 76. We'll try 77. We'll go for 77. If he doesn't sell for 77, we'll sell for 76. But I think that is actually a good little point there. We'll snipe from. So in theory, we'd sell on for 676 as like, or 77, we'll say. 10% is 7.7, so we'll just knock off, we'll go there, 72. It's a little bit above the first one we got there, but what it does mean is we should get a couple more coming up, and then you've got that utmost chance at the higher rated, who can also come up if someone lists them for very, very below under where they should be. Now, obviously, as I say, these heroes are my favorite cards to snipe right now. You've seen there with the 2 variations of this filter. I've just searched and found one that meets our profit margins, which means it. Ooh. And we got another one. So you can see that I can't lie, heroes are the best place to be. They're so unpopulated in terms of the traffic, but they are so highly populated in terms of need and use. So it's a little bit of a weird one. You will find, although they go extremely quickly and really easily sold, etc., you can miss the snipes, still get them. And there's also, as you can see, a ton of snipes available. Now, there's a couple variations of Future Stars filters that we haven't looked at before or have drastically changed because of new additions to the squad. So, first of all, the Prem one, simply, if you are on a lower value, this is a really good place to start. You've got Muslia, you've got Willock, I think you've got some chances at some players that maybe are like 80k as well. I think there might be a couple more if we have a look. There you got Carvalho as well, so you're not really going to get him as much, but you've got that chance there, obviously, if people are listed for their minimum, which they often can be. So looking at this one here, I think Future Stars is going to be one of the heaviest populated filters, so you've got to bear that in mind. In comparison to the heroes where we're going to be able to make mistakes, I don't think you really can here. You have to clinch every snipe and get every single one that is available. Now looking at 29, we've got 3 pages there. I feel like this is a good place to start. We'll do EA tax as if it was 30k, because it basically is. So 1.5 off. We want to make at least a K per card, so 26,500 is where we will snipe. Now obviously you've got a few cards coming up on this filter, few opportunities, should be able to get some good snipes here and really clinch some good coins. I don't know what I was saying there, but you can tell I'm a little bit tired. I can't really do back-to-back videos usually. Oh, we've missed one. I think we've missed one. I literally was less focused because I stopped speaking because I was going to cut to my next snipe, and then it literally came up straight away. So hopefully my next cut is going to be a snipe. Now, what is good is if you go back to the main market right now, you can search, I think, as much as you want without being kicked off. I've not been kicked off, and I've basically been spamming the search menus for the last week or so, and we haven't found any difficulty. I think since they brought back the transfer market, they haven't added back the fact that you can get kicked off of it, which is a massive win. I don't think that's intentional. I think we're going to find out maybe in a week or two that they're going to bring it back, and then we are going to be stuffed for snipes once again, because of course EA don't want to be kind to us. They don't love us. Ooh! We almost got, I think that was a 1.2 or 1.3k profit. That is a bit of an L, I can't lie. We'll hope, we'll do a 10 count. Won't do a 10 count because that is, oh, that's unreal. 10, oh, what's that like? How much did he go for? Wow, that's like a 30k profit that we've just missed. Now moving on, you can go for Defender, Premier League and Future Stars, because you've got Gaye, you've got, I think that's how you say his name, Badashil and Malaysia. So you've got 3 there. Obviously, you do have a little bit of a higher budget here, and the aim is once again to try and get those cards. They're a little bit higher out of the budget. Now, unfortunately, we did see one a minute ago, but we missed it on the last filter. The hope is that we don't miss this one here. Now, I don't know what this guy's going for, whether it's 58 or 55, because I'm seeing a bit of both. 55... 56 kind of seems to be the mark there, so we want to go 10% under. I'd probably say just go 10% under, because it basically covers EA tax. So if we just go by 5k down, 5.1, you're making about 2k, 2.2 profit per card. So a nice little profit there, especially if you are on those kind of lower end of things. You can really be mixing it up, getting some profit. Once you've got the 50k here, I mean, this literally is the 50k mark. So if you use the other filter to get up to 50k, use the first filter I showed you to get to maybe 20, 30, and then you can push on. So it's kind of a good position to be in. We've given you the streamline to make your way up to these filters and put yourself in the best position to get to that 500k. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the fastest snipes that I've missed in a very long time. I literally smashed that. I don't know how we've missed that. I'm not really having that, I'm not gonna lie. I think EA scammed me there. Now, where you can push the budgets a little bit and guarantee yourself a higher chance at Badashil, you've got Kalulu and Badashil on around the 100k. So this one's a really nice one. Smash through it. Easy profits off of these two. And because they're so close in price, very similar in terms of what you're going to search for there, you're absolutely good to go. So 109, it looks like 108, 107. 107, we've not got many. I'd argue you're trying to sell probably at 108. EA tax on that, we'll just do 10% off, so we'll literally go down to 98k, I suppose. Yeah, 98k, it means you're getting a 5k profit there. It's going to be a hard one to get. These guys are going to be sniped like wildfire. You do really need to do your best in terms of the sniping side of things, because otherwise you're gonna be fuming. I think you're gonna have to get these on the first try. I think we took an L with Guy or Gay, I don't really know how to say his name, but we took an L with him. I'm hoping that with this one here, we don't take as much of an L, but I feel like we are. I feel like if we get a snipe, I feel like we're going to miss it. My luck's not been in today. It's Valentine's. Do you know what? I had an abusive message a minute ago. You know what? I actually had an abusive message from someone who I quit in a game. It was like it was either 4-3 or 3-2, and he had like an AIDS goal, and then I got red card and Capdevellia in like I think it was like the 85th minute. So I quit, right? He sends me some grueling message, yeah. Like, I'm going to put it in a short or a video soon. I was just baffled, man. Some people are so hate-filled on this game. I don't think, to my knowledge, I've sent any messages after a game this year. I've only responded to people because, honestly, I don't understand how you can be made so angry by FIFA. Like, someone beats you, it's either they've got a better team or EA AIDS or they're better than you. It's one of those three, and two of them you can't really complain about to the other person. If they've got a better team, you might be fuming about it, but it's called Ultimate Team. So I don't know about you guys, but I usually aim to build the Ultimate Team. And when I do that, I wouldn't not play it because I want to make Timmy feel better about him having a bad team. It's very odd. But we're going to throw in the final filter of the video, and I do apologise for going on that tangent there, but I just feel like some of the hate that people give out on this game, like, I don't mind it too much because I'm 23, I can handle a little bit of hate, but I actually feel like I've had a few people say to me, oh, you're like a little kid who does YouTube videos. I'm like, right, if you think I'm a kid, why are you messaging me hate? Like, what is your goal there? What is the like aim with messaging what you think is a child? Now, obviously, I don't really believe it because what child do you know with a beard? But still, the point stands. It's a bit toxic. I feel like the community isn't great this year, but hopefully we can fix it, and we can all do better together. So, you know, just if you are sending hate after matches, grow up realistically. We're gonna sell these on for 33k. I'd say pick them up at 30, which means that first one we saw would be a lovely snipe. I thought it was gone, but that is lovely. I think it's gonna kick us out the market in a moment there, which isn't ideal, but it kind of is because we're going to have to close off this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow because I actually do have Valentine's plans. So the kid who sent me a message,